I mean, it's not that I'm, like, complaining because people play the game differently. It's, oh, we should have complaining that they're playing it wrong. No, but, like, I don't know, there's just something off about playing the building game and not building for the sake of building, I guess. I know some people say that Minecraft isn't a building game, it's a survival game, like, yeah, sure. GTA isn't a, like, combat game, it's a car driving game. It's like saying San Andreas is an RPG because you have to eat and have stats. Anyways, I mean it is, but that's not the main part of the game. Yeah, I was thinking about something like this. Actually, we can go without this part and just replace it with a normal... I placed 2 blocks that did nothing. Okay. So yeah, we can do that. I was worried for a second night's gonna fall, but we're fine. Huh. We should do it like... Come on. Okay, so here's the idea. Yeah, we'll remove this for later. Yeah, I should have probably placed down these saplings earlier. Oops. I don't know how well they'll grow here. Maybe the game has some, like, sapling growing things where the season affects them? I don't know. What I do know is that I want to, like, torch here and here, and I want a torch here and here. Yeah, then we'll dig this part out. Oh my god, this has to be... Yeah, okay. Come on. Okay, there you go. We'll be out of wood soon. We won't even have enough for what I was trying to do. But it's whatever, we're kind of mostly done. Though we did use all the half slabs. And we do have our bones, so... We'll be done with it before night falls, at least. And even if we aren't, who cares? We can hide inside if we really need to, but we won't. So on one of these, I want... Yeah, see where I'm going with it? And then we'll just utilize all 3 of these, you know, the slab will go over here. So now you have a proper little dock for your boat. Then over here... Oh my god, there we go. There we go, it's basically done. I'll also, like, oops, remove this. Yeah, night's gonna fall soon. I don't normally do this, but it's gonna be helpful. Mostly just so we can preserve the, you know, amount of wood we're using. Okay. And there you go, it's the little house. Okay, let's now head out. Next, what I'll have to do, is build, you know, a stair path up there. But I'll want to grab the, wood from up there first. Yeah, there you go. And in order to do that... Oh, we have to go up here, because, you know... Oh! Wait, did I... Yeah, I didn't replant the saplings. They're all actually down there. And I did... Oops. And I did actually forget that guy. Whatever, okay. So let's go to sleep, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing for us. Nothing else for us to really do. Let's plant it here just for later. No trees yet. I mean, there is a tree over there, but like, why bother? The trees there are closer. Also, yeah, I want to preserve my bones in case I run into wolves. Which I probably won't, but still. You know, it would be nice. Hey, there was a zombie here, but he's dead. Guess he burned up. Still, could be wolves. Fuck. I don't know if they changed wolf behavior somehow. I hope they made it more interesting, if nothing else, but you know. Back in the day, mob behavior was dead simple. Some of the mobs, I'm pretty sure, this may be an alpha thing, not a beta thing, it's kind of melting in my mind, but back in the day, mobs would mostly just, like, try to run towards you, and they wouldn't really care if, like, they were gonna run off a cliff or whatever. So what you could do is you could, you know, they wouldn't pathfind towards you, like, they wouldn't do any calculations on what path they can take. They would just pick the direction that would lead them to you and go. This was much faster, and, in terms of, like, you know, CPU cycles, because it just needs to find the angle, and go, and jump if it ever, like, you know, reaches a point where it can't move forwards or whatever, or if it's swimming. But, you know, it kind of made the mobs very predictable. So Mojang gave them proper pathfinding, and that kind of made them a little bit weird. It also made, like, a lot of the mob grinders that people used back in the day far less effective. Because back in the day, what you would do is you would have, like, these special sort of platforms that basically just had the mobs, you know, spawn, and then you would, they would wander off. So the question was, how do you make them most efficiently, you know, wander off? But after the change, it turned into how do you, you know, actually even get them to wander off. And then people discovered, you know, if you use 2 trapdoors, the mobs will interpret them as a full block. So, you know, you can use that trick. But it's not the same, man. It's not the same. Oops. Okay, so yeah, we'll be just doing this There we go. Good enough. So now we have a little boathouse down there. And we have a normal sort of path to our future not boathouse up here. And I am actually very glad I've kind of, you know, removed a lot of the trees because, yeah, okay. So we have to start actually constructing. So here's my idea. So we'll use a bunch of clay bricks, and then we'll use limestone for the edges. So, like, you know, we can start... So this is a 7-block wide hole. So we can go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, yeah, that's kind of a lot. Here's what I'll do. Just from here, you know, we can start off with, like, the pillars for the sides. And then, you know, you can set up a, I'm gonna actually make a 4-block... Like, this is gonna have 1 extra block. I want to make the, rooms taller. You know, so this will be like an internal-ish area. Like, there'll be... actually, no. Specifically, I don't want this area. Like, the 2 that I started building. Thankfully, the diamond pickaxe is a lot faster for this, so... So my idea will be... specifically, I don't want this part. This part will be free. This will just have, like, fencing. But that part is where the actual house will be. Now I have the idea to abandon this and start building the other thing, but I don't want to use bricks there, but I do want to use the, limestone, and we didn't really find any place with some good limestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not totally. What if I did this? Okay, yeah, we can do that. So the idea would be, again, to have a sort of mansion on top of a hill. Thankfully, bricks are so much cheaper in this version, so we'll be fine. Except if we... Sorry, except when we run out of limestone, then we'll be a little bit boned. Yeah, side note, we've already started to lose blocks. And I don't know where they are. Probably down there somewhere. Loser. He's on fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Here's my idea. So this part up here will be the sort of floor, like this part. Yeah, what I'll do is then end the building here. Just make it like this. You'll see what I mean. Also, big windows are a nice way to sort of cheap out on the other building resources. Also, night is falling again, but, you know, this time, we're up here. By the way, I think I don't know if I'm the only player in existence who does this, but I don't know where I know where I'll place the door. It'll be here. Like, does anyone else also place like a back door there? But still. Does anybody else like you know, do the door, you know, the boathouse stuff where they try to sort of, you know, use the waterways to connect their bases? Because that's always been a lot of fun for me. Anyways, so now we go into here and place lights in here. There we go. We'll need some more wood. Okay. Give me all my torches, please. One nice thing about the big windows is that you can just peep outside of them to place the torches where you need to place them. This would be an interesting place for a doorway, but no. Okay. Now we go over here. Place you guys down. And there you go. We're basically done with lighting up the first floor. Now comes the question of how do we do the trim for the second floor. And I don't know. I thought about using some basalt. We can try. Because there's light over there. So how would it look if I did this? Or maybe this. No, this could be good for the roof. But we'll use the light basalt. Not light, fuck, sorry. We'll use the limestone for that, but I'll also want to, you know, build some scaffolding really quickly. So we'll be using these bricks. How do you make limestone bricks again? I have a feeling... Oh, we need sand and pebbles. We have both, actually. Oh, internal server error. That's not good. We're back. What happened? Failed to handle packet. Okay. Because it was null. Oh my god, guys, null is invading my Minecraft world. That sound effect. Yeah, we will be out of this stuff soon. We won't even be able to complete the first floor. Damn. So tell you what, I'm gonna... Oh, we will be. Okay. I know it's night. I know it may not be the best idea, but... I'll not only go all the way back to my base, but I'll carry the trommel stuff with me. And some other stuff. And I'll take the food. Because I have a feeling I'll need it. So we just need to get to the boathouse. Should have probably lit up this place. That's a creeper. He's chasing me. Uh-oh. No! Fuck! Okay. So that did break my boat. Okay. That's a bit of an issue. Wow, Courage, are you doing what I think you're doing? Yes, I'm doing exactly what you think I'm doing. Today, we've learned a valuable lesson. in why you should run quicker. Okay, anyways, yeah, that can happen. And now watch this as we go around the area where our lighthouse will one day be. We just have to head east. Wait, huh. The world isn't fully loading, so you can see all the textures aren't, so you can see the stuff underneath. But if you just continue going forwards, you will soon see something at the horizon. Yes, almost exactly. We'll make it to where I was gonna put the dock here. Isn't it funny how it all kind of weirdly... That scared me for a second. How it weirdly, you know, works out. Okay, so I'll take a bunch of nether coal with me now. I'll also take the cobblestone, I guess. I'll take all the pebbles and sand with me. And honestly, I'll also take some furnaces. Just so I don't have to make them over there. But here's the big thing. I'll take these guys. Because these are the most interesting structures I have. I'll also put all the junk into the chests. I actually need that. I'll take that with me. But you can go. Okay. I'll just... Should I take the rest of the iron? I will... Well, I mean, it's not that far from here, so whatever. Anyways, so... I mean, but by the time we get there, it's still gonna be night. So we just need to see. I need to watch for my Z coordinate, right? I want to keep it basically nearly exactly at, like 5:30, you know? Around that. Just to see where we end up. Huh. Almost exactly there. That's really accurate for some reason. Anyways, yeah, I mean, look, if you're the type to see patterns where there aren't any, this could be terrifying. I'm more terrified of those noises. Because that's a pattern that means death. But thankfully, you can just run up now. I should have probably lit the path a little better. But there you go, we're back home. Okay, so now that we're here, well, we'll immediately spring into action. Step 1. Step 2. This should be, yeah. Step 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this stuff back in there. Then I'll just put the rest of you back in there. Then we'll get the trommels. We'll get you. We'll go over here. This way, yeah, they should all feed into that. We'll see. How much dirt do we have? That is 8 times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that'll be enough for, like, this arrangement, I believe. Yeah, you think, oh yeah, well, Karaoke, you'll have more left over. Will I? We'll see. Anyways, yeah, this should give us some clay, which is gonna be nice, and some pebbles, which is gonna be nice. Yeah, see? Perfectly planned. So we'll be basically turning... By the way, we can use the pebbles as, essentially a cobblestone replacement, you know? We can turn them into cobblestone. Okay, so now that we're here, in the state that we're in, let's continue building. So first of all, eucalyptus, log, clay. We have more than enough clay bricks. Okay. So, is the big deal. So I'm gonna go up here. So basically this area will be flat. It's gonna be like a porch. But then here... You know, this will be the... You know, upper area. I always like building the structure before adding the glass or whatever. Also, I'm sorry if, I've noticed this a few times. I have a bit of a, you know, second language English thing where, yeah, spoiler alert, it's kind of obvious if you're from the UK or whatever, but, like, if you're... Sometimes if you're not, like, from an English-speaking country, you would assume that my first language is English, and, like... It isn't. But basically, as you, especially, well, in my education, because I'm from Europe, you learn British English, right? But, partially because of that, and because a lot of the internet is, like, a lot of the big figures, especially in older YouTube, were, like, excluding the Yogscast, you know, American, you'd run into the issue where... you'll basically your accent will be molded by whatever you hear. That's why, like, I read about stories from parents, like, living in the outback in Australia, and their kid had a, like, southern USA accent because they were watching a lot of southern crime dramas. Especially when you're younger. But also, like, even when you're older, your accent will change a lot depending on where you live. You may notice this if you're, especially if you're from, like, a European country, which has a complex sort of dialect, you know, structure, depending on the region. Like, I'm not German, so I may be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure, like, there are some places in Germany where you can, you know, go from, like, one village to the other, and you'll have trouble understanding them. But, funnily enough, the way I spoke my native language was different ages, like, when I was a little kid versus when I was, like, 8 or whatever, because we moved from one place to the other when I was a kid, and, that just, you know, the exposure I had to all of the sort of, you know... new area people completely changed how I spoke the language. Well, not completely, it's a dialect, but still. Even so, it is interesting, though. And then I see people not understand dialects. Like, I mean, it's a Twitter thing, so, like, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Like, you know, they're a Twitter user, that's technically a disability, but, you know. So, like... Man, I've seen people claim America has more diverse, like, accents than Europe does, and, like... No offense, but, no. America's a weird place. I keep hearing things about it that are, like... funny in a weird way, like... The milk there? Not the milk, sorry. the eggs come in with, like, they are chemically treated to remove the shell. So they need to be continuously refrigerated. And you tell this story to a European, and they look at you in confusion, and they're like, why? That's a really good question. Nobody knows. They're more difficult to store. They're more difficult to handle, because now they're, like, a lot mushier. And the benefits of that are nowhere to be found. I say nowhere to be found. There are probably some production reasons some egg guru could tell me about that I'm just, too much of a plebeian to understand. The food industry is really complicated. But still. Anyways, yeah. I have to go out, but I'm gonna just finish what I'm doing here first. Come on. Huh. Well, so yeah, I know I ramble quite a bit while playing. That's just how I am. It is kind of interesting, though. In a way, a lot of the time, the Minecraft stuff feels more personal than, like, me playing, Liberty City Stories. As fun as that game was, you kind of aren't in the same mood as you would be playing Minecraft. Because in Minecraft, it's kind of a lot more about you. There's no story to progress through. There's no, oh, we need to collect these collectibles, guys. It's just... the progression is you having progressively more fun. I just realized I've been carrying a stack and a half of flint in my inventory and not realized. Okay, whatever. Yeah, anyways, I'll go. I mean, for you, I don't know how I'll cut these. I haven't started editing any of them. There's so much I have to edit, and I'm getting more footage instead. Whatever, yeah. I'll see ya.